Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Jeremy B. Hill Show. Hey, friends, how are you? Something great to share. I've been thinking a lot lately. It is that for all of us, at some period of time through our life, we go through a season that's just generally tougher than normal. Life sometimes can give you these challenges, but there's times every once in a while it is to where maybe life is giving you more challenges than normal. Maybe it is you're moving or changing jobs, or the kids are changing school or graduating high school or university. Maybe money is more up and down than it normally is, and your relationship or your marriage, the communication is off and sex is all over the place, or you've gone through a job change or a business change, and it's just, there's just more shit going on it is than normal. Occasionally, time will conspire all these things together for you into, kind of like the perfect storm to where everything is happening all at once. I think we all remember how the perfect storm worked out. This period of time when everything is going on all at once, this is officially known as the season of suck. My family and I have kind of been in the season of suck for almost 2 years now, and are just finally beginning to see some rays of sunshine on the other side. It's been tough, and I wanted to share a little bit of wisdom. It is if you happen to be there now, or you find yourself there in the future, I wanted to give you a couple of little pearls that'll hopefully maybe help you out. And so first, the season of suck is kind of like a daily sack kicking. You are working harder than ever, but what used to work just kind of isn't working anymore. You're showing up and you're still doing all the right things, but it's almost like you're in fifth gear and you're only going 20 miles an hour. I'm still putting in the work. I'm still showing up. I'm still making my calls. I'm still doing all these kinds of things. But dude, it's just, why isn't anything working? When you get through this, and sometimes the season of suck is a week, and sometimes it's a couple of weeks, or maybe a couple of months, or, like us, it's been almost 2 years. After getting kicked in the balls over and over again, at some point it just kind of doesn't hurt anymore. That pain, or the recognition of failure, or being disappointed. The deal didn't come through, or my wife and I are kind of arguing, or money's fucking all over the place. Like that disappointment and discomfort, it just kind of becomes normal. It doesn't hurt anymore. It doesn't scare you anymore. And after you get to that point to where it doesn't scare you anymore, you start to look around, and you witness the weakness of other people. You start realizing how easily people just kind of roll over and quit and blame somebody else for their failure. Through this, you also begin to realize just how tough you actually are. The scary point, though, is that when you begin to normalize the pain, if you go through the season of suck for long enough, the suck starts to feel normal. Disappointment starts to feel normal. Failure starts to feel normal. Fighting with your wife, having money up and down, whatever it is, that starts to feel normal. And so the problem is that when the suck feels normal, having a good day, feeling good, feeling strong, feeling like you're progressing, making a little bit of money, having a great day with your wife or kids, when the suck feels normal, the good stuff starts to feel abnormal. And when the good feels abnormal, that's a fucking problem. The thing I want you to remember is the suck is just a season. And just like every other season, that season is going to come to an end. We are finally getting out of the season of suck. We are finally beginning to see some green shoots and some rays of sunshine and back to feeling good more often. And it was touch and go for a minute. And so now that we're finally getting to that other side, I want to tell you a couple things that we did. One of the things that we did is we kept good habits. So even when it's tough, even when you don't feel like it, we still went to the gym every day. We still read good books. We still listened to good podcasts, kind of like this one. We still made calls. We still made it a point to go meet new people and to introduce ourselves and to talk about our business and get to know people. We still went to events. We still did and kept the good habits that were going to keep us on a path to where we wanted to be. The other thing it is that we did is we focused on why. Why are we doing this again? Why are we working so hard? Why are we building this? Why are we different than others? You know, when you're seeing people around you quit, you know, it does, but it shouldn't ever make you question your resolve about why you were meant to be different. We reminded ourselves frequently about our dreams and about the great things it is that we were going to do. Often, you know, when you're in the middle of this thing, you probably need to do that more often than you should. The other thing it is that we made it a point to do is we reminded ourselves it is that seasons are temporary. You know, when you're in the middle of a winter, you know, a financial winter, a business winter, a marriage winter, whatever that is, when you're in the middle of winter, it helps sometimes to remember the sunshine. When it's cold outside and it's hard, it helps sometimes to remember what summer feels like. To feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, to be tan, to be by the lake or by the pool or by the ocean or something, to have that warmth on your skin. It's just soothing for your soul. So when you're in the middle of a winter, whatever that is for you, remember what good feels like. Remember why you're doing this. Also remember too and remind yourself that in that season, it's the season that affects things. You know, my wife and kids and I would remind ourselves when times were tough is that if we were short with each other, it wasn't that we didn't love each other or that anything like that. It was the fact it is of, hey, even though we're going through this and we're all feeling the pressure, I want to remind you that I love you. I want to remind you that you're important to me. I want to remind you why it is that we're doing what it is that we're doing. And if I'm short or if I'm off or we're not spending enough time, whatever that is, we reminded ourselves it is that this season is temporary, but my love for my family, my love for my business, my love for what it is that we're doing, my commitment it is to do good things and to help other people and to make sure it is that our family is one of those that's making a dent. We reminded ourselves of that even when we were in the season. And so if you're finding yourself there now, I want you to look back on a couple of these things and remind yourself it is that this is just temporary. Your dreams and all of the things it is that you're waking up to chase and to do and to be and to become, the world needs that. We need you. People need you. They need to see what it is that you're doing, where it is that you're going, and the dents it is that you're going to make on the people around you. So if you're going through it, remember it's just a season and the sunshine's coming back soon. Hope you're well, my friends. Thanks for listening today. This has been the Jeremy B. Hill Show. If you liked today's episode, go on and give us a 5-star review. Not 4, but 5. And even more importantly, share it with somebody else. This is Jeremy B. Hill. Your success is waiting for you, but it's not going to wait forever. Go get it.